Bangweulu, you come through, sorry.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I was almost getting heart attack. I would like to agree with the Vice President that the waiver on fuel was introduced in 2020 by PF. I just wanted to agree. But my question is this. Madam Vice President, a couple of months ago, the leader of opposition, Honorable Munduire, raised concern vis-a-vis Article 259 of 2016 Constitution, our court, where a person is empowered to make a nomination or an appointment to a public office. The person shall ensure, our God to be, that 50% of each gender is nominated or appointed from the total available position unless it is not practicable to do so. And equitable representation of the youth and persons with disabilities where they qualify for nomination or appointment. This question was brought to the attention of the Vice President a few months ago, and the answer was in threefold. She said, one, we must give the President time to appoint, as prescribed by the Constitution. Number two, she requested the leader of opposition to lay the document on the table for the position that were appointed. And then thirdly, she said, when you look at our side, there are some young people, there are some youths in cabinet. Now, since she requested that information be laid on the table, I will lay on the table, Madam Speaker, before I ask a question, I will say this. Going through Parliament biodata, by the time the Vice President was answering that question, there was no youth minister appointed by the President by that time. Even from looking, I can tell there is no youth among the ministers. By that time, the youngest minister, Madam Vice President, was 40 years. So there was no youth. Now, the President, in my opinion, has departed from the dictates of the Constitution, and I'll provide that, Madam Speaker. Out of the 8 nominations that the President did, only 2 were women, out of 8. Out of 26 cabinet ministers, 5 are female. Then out of 116 DCs, there are less than 18 female and youth. Out of more than 40 PSS, substantive and deputy, there are about 11 female. Out of 10 provincial ministers, there is 1 female, no disabled, no youth. Out of the 4 service chiefs and several, no youth, no disabled, no female. I can go on and on and on to give examples of the appointments. So far, Madam Vice President and Madam Speaker, the President has made more than 300 appointments. Now, my question is this, Madam Vice President, being a woman yourself and #1 advisor to the President, are you satisfied with the number of women and the youth and disabled appointed by the President so far? Madam Speaker, I submit.
Her Honor, the Vice President.
Madam Speaker, let me start by thanking you for that guidance. And therefore, all the statistics that he has given, even though I honestly, standing here, I could have forgotten. I don't even remember that specific question he is referring to. You don't argue that. I say I can't remember. So how do you want to argue with my memory? If I was to answer, but what will I answer? He hasn't laid on the table the information he alleges to have. I am still answering, colleagues. Here, let us talk. Let us not fight. This is one house, madam, where unity must be seen. And we should address real issues. If you want to ask a political question like my honorable is trying, I can also start answering politically. Yeah, and that's the danger, madam. I am answering. That is, you talked. I am answering. You are referring to a constitution of 2016, and the government has been there. So what is this? What is this? The constitution was useless yesterday. It becomes useful today. Don't worry. Madam Speaker, I think I try to remain as calm as possible. You just see the top. My heart is very settled.
Order, honorable members, can we give due respect that is due to Her Honor the Vice President as she answers your questions?
Thank you. Madam, like I've said, I will not answer to the statistics. But the question that he put, that as a woman, am I happy with the appointments? As a woman, with the human resource available, you should follow it. Honestly, follow. I am happy so far. But there is room for all of us in this country to be sure of how we state the law. There is a limit to where the pool that the president has to pick from. So can we create the pool? Thank you, Madam.